I'm Laura Rogers here at ESPC24 with Luise Freese, and we're going to talk about what's going on at the conference and what Luise's expertise is and kind of what you think. So, first of all, we're talking a lot about Copilot at this conference, aren't we? It's everywhere.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I think this is the conference bingo who counts the most Copilot or AI or agents.
Yeah, that's what everything's about right now. It's very exciting. So you have a session during this conference, and it's about Copilot, isn't it?
Yes, it is about Copilot, but instead of just like giving all the cool features, which is still a valid approach, I was like, well, maybe let's step back a little bit and make sure companies are even ready to use Copilot at scale.
So this is more from an admin standpoint, right?
That is more from an admin standpoint.
Because the
correct.
admins kind of tend to worry about some of this, don't they?
Yes, they do worry, and they are totally right with that, to worry, because it is not Copilot's fault, but to be honest, they didn't do their homework in the past years. So if we say that Copilot is grounded in your work data, and the data isn't present, but instead you have a huge pile of mess of documents, then it might be that you do not get the results that you want to get out of Copilot.
Is that similar to concepts just in the past with SharePoint search? Just if
Exactly.
things are searchable, then...
Exactly that. And Copilot will not only not solve this, Copilot will amplify this problem, which means, yes, we need to sit down again and do our homework, and that means obviously invest in search also.
Does this come down to site owner responsibility when it comes to files? Is that kind of what you're addressing in your session, or is it more admin settings and things like that?
Yeah, so it is a good idea to just like tidy up your sites. That is a great thing, but just like imagine you do not only have 10 sites or 100 sites, but just like really, really use SharePoint in a bigger organization. Then you would like to zoom out a little bit and tackle the entire tenant instead of just like focusing on 1 or 2 or 3 particular sites where there is like lots of mess to address. So it is really a governance topic, and organization needs to take this seriously, because Copilot will access files on the behalf of the user. And it might be that we're already oversharing something, and right now they are not even in the know that they have access to documents they shouldn't have access to. So this is just like obscurity, and that is not a good security concept. But also, it might be that now Copilot is now accessing these files, and it's very efficient with that. And the obscurity concept doesn't work anymore, because it finds everything, and you do not want that, which means that you would need to make sure that you apply the correct permissions to the correct people, because now we have this super curious super user, which is called Copilot.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting way to think about it. So as an admin, are you pointing people to go to Copilot settings in the admin center, or what are some different places that you'll be addressing in your session?
Okay, so I go with the 3 levels. Level 0 is, yes, I'm a developer, so I count from 0. Level 0 is the Band-Aid stage. Band-Aid only means, yes, we're not addressing root causes, but we need to buy ourselves some time so that we can then address the issues later on. And that would be restricting SharePoint search. I know it hurts to restrict search, but that would be the first level, because we need to just like put sites where we already tidied up to an allowed list, and then only these sites can be accessed by Copilot, and this buys you some time.
Interesting.
And then the next level would be SharePoint Advanced Management tools. There's like a couple of tools that are included in your Copilot license.
I'm so excited about that.
I mean, Jeff mentioned that in the keynote, so...
My background is in admin, so like that makes, I'm excited, so I can't wait to try it out.
And these are just like all the cool tools that help you just like manage the sites more effectively. You would just like learn how to apply sensitivity labels for just like more confident content, and you're already exploring DLP policies, which is a great thing, and just, yes, everything has a life cycle, so retention is a big thing for me. So yeah, and then the last level would be, zoom out and tackle the entire tenant and just like really treat governance as your first priority, not just to enable Copilot, but to enable people, because they are at the very heart of everything that we do usually, and that will be, of course, Microsoft Purview. But yes, comes at a cost. E5 license is a thing, but highly recommended from my point of view.
Perfect. Okay, well, those are some great best practices. Where can people find you?
People can find me all over the conference, so I'm here.
What's your website?
The website is m365princess.com.
Awesome. All right, it's been good talking to you. I'll see you around the conference. Thanks.
Pleasure. Thank you.